Standing alone under the Rockefeller tree, you're shining brighter than the light, and it's almost Christmas Eve. Do I reach out again, or just leave you all alone? Do I ask if you are okay, lose my chance at love? I will give you my heart, everything that you'll ever need. I wish you'd spend your Christmas with me. I wish you'd spend your Christmas with me.
Hello. Dude, this lighting. I literally have a light right in front of my face. Mic check. Mic looks good. I don't know. Guess the camera's in a dark mood today. I don't know. All right, hope you guys are doing well today. Does anyone have a game they'd like review? Oh, and Amaranth, thank you for the resub. 2 years. Nice. So you just got your 2-year badge. Hello. All right, who wants a game review first? Or if someone has a question. Speaking of questions, does this sound better? Or does this sound better? Actually, I don't know what type of mic I have. Go ahead and post your link. Like, I'm not sure if this is supposed to be directly looking at my face or if the side is fine. This is probably what I'm supposed to be doing. Okay. So you... I don't know. You don't have a 4. So... I don't know if this is you. Where's the number 4?
Review started.
All right. Playing like a pro. Not sure if you need to do this one yet. Probably time to come back and fix, yeah? They surround, you can just build yours. Yours should be bigger. There you go. Not sure how necessary these moves were, but you got to it. Hmm. 25 or 20, 25. My style, I think, would be to go here. Because the Classy approach, you want them to come in so you can attack and make points in Sente. It's not like this is bad, though. You don't need this. This isn't the big stuff yet. So I think you're too focused on local here and here. You keep trying to like play more local stuff. Keep track of the big area. That's the key. You always want to be on the biggest thing. The local is all, like how you do it, but you always want to be at the big spot to do stuff. Just fix. There's no need to lower the liberties here. There's no need for any of this Haji. All of this is small. Okay, just so you know, so they don't teach you bad habits, this is not the one. They're supposed to go here or here. Do not do this one. This one's bad. No, go ahead. It's okay. You're running away with the lead, and this is reducible. That's the whole point of these moves, is to give you access. That's fine. Even if you does this, you can just... You get more. Okay. We are attacking those, so that is good. Okay. I think I got a fuzz on my face. It's like something's tickling my chin. Ooh. Very good. Little passive, but possible. Okay. I'm assuming you checked the ladder. Okay, ignore the ladder breaker. Yeah, no, success. It's a successful attack. You got profit, and you should be winning. Cut on the inside. This is where you control. This one you don't control. So cut on the one you control. Uh-oh. It's fine, just run away. No! This is alive. Don't worry about that group. But yeah, you passed move 70. This is where everyone drops 2 ranks. Past move 70, everyone goes down. It takes practice and discipline to keep focus past move 70. You have to like a conscious effort to keep up the same level of skill past move 70. Yeah, this one you're following the opponent. Good shape. So why are you 9Q? This is not 9Q, so you've got to be doing something wrong. Close. I would go here. Okay. That's not connected though. What if I sack those 4 to kill you? So I think you want this one, then he does that. Where's our exit? So this move exists, which means this move exists. So if I touch there. No, that one doesn't work without that Liberty. Tricky. What if you go here directly? What's wrong with this? What's the shape to fix? What is the shape to fix? That. So I need that. Oh.
Walladog graded my stream with 5 viewers.
Welcome. Ooh, tricky situation. Okay. Lesson learned. Cut on the area that you control. It's a big difference. It wouldn't be nearly this difficult. It's not bad though. You're handling it as well as you can handle. No. Fix your cut. It's Sente. It's free. And then we can come back and do this. And then I have no idea what to do. Gotta look for longer than 30 seconds. Cut! Now you win. Your opponent lost track of the fight. Yeah, you just win. You lost track. No, you got to it. You got to it. You were just one move late. No big deal. Okay. A little more dangerous this way, but okay. Uh-oh. Whoops. I don't think you played that bad. You were making me think that you were playing something really awful. This is the only giant mistake. Everything else is pretty reasonable. Yeah. Okay, so this shape. You know what this shape is. You know what this shape is. When it loaded in its own time. It's just the homepage. This is capture races. Yeah, one space too far. This is just capture races. You want to be able to count the liberties. Okay, what the fudge? Well, I guess it's just not working right now. Either way, you want to go to the category sections and probably drill those. So what I usually tell my students is whenever you mess up a basic shape, go do that problem set and do 50 problems. Whatever the category is, do it 50 problems. Yeah, I don't know how to get out of this. Let's see. We can peep, try to net. Da 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 da. Da 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 da. Da 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 da. 1, 2, 3, 4. So I just can netty net. No, just go here and then net. Yeah, once you lost those 3 stones, I think it's over. You had the game until then, though. Yeah, no chance. Yeah, it's not that bad of a game. Like, I don't know why you thought it was so bad. You made one shape error, so just go do that 50 times. Like, this is not what's keeping you 9Q. I don't know, like, this game you are not playing like 9Q. You were winning the entire time. So you're playing like 7Q. So I'm not sure why you're 9Q, but this is not the reason why. You just made one mistake, so just go do that 50 times. A couple times you could have got to the big move sooner, but I don't know what makes you worse than 7Q from this game. So I'll leave it at that. Hopefully that gives you some example. But yeah, from a game like this, I would just focus on the one losing condition and just do that 50 times. The rest of the game was fine. It was a pretty good game. Yep. All right, who's next? What am I using to build it? I am using bubble.io, and if you don't know how to code, then yeah, I recommend it. If you do know how to code, no, I don't recommend it. Because there's pros and cons, right? It's kind of like it gives you a lot easier entryway into the website stuff, but it's not like it's prone to it's not prone to beginner mistakes and stuff. It does help you a lot if you want anything like security wise and database wise. So for me, it was very important because I don't know how to do any of that myself. But if you know how to do that, no, not unless you're doing something like I'm doing. So it's $30 a month to run the site and build it and blah, blah, blah. So I wouldn't use it for something that you could build on Google for free. Like Google has free websites. So if you could just build one page or whatever, then I would just do that. But if you need some sort of database, then Bubble's the way to go if you don't know how to code. But what I'm doing, what makes mine so freaking expensive, is all the Go problems being called constantly, right? So you have to constantly like grabbing dozens of problems at a time and preloading them so it doesn't lag. I'm also still trying to figure out database structure to make that process a lot smoother and faster. So I'm watching a lot of database tutorials and blah, blah, blah. So there's a lot of mistakes that I'm doing that makes it slower and uses a lot more workloads, which costs me more money. So every time my website has to do something, it cost me, I believe it was 0.000014 cents. So every time I do go search for Go problems, it cost me maybe 1/10 of a cent to get all the problems, and you multiply that by like 10 to 20,000 a month. Definitely I can make it more efficient, which I am trying to do, but I have to pay for all of the Go problems and whatnot. So it's because I'm retrieving data so much that makes mine so expensive. And also that I haven't been smart enough to make it more efficient. Yeah, so as it grows, I start making more profit as more users join. But like, for example, I'm making about $100 profit right now, but I'm about to have to upgrade, which is going to cost me $200 more. So I'm going to be down $100 until I get the users caught back up. And then as it grows, like the cost per problem goes down as I get more up more. Which honestly, I might even wait to do the upgrade until after I have more, because right now I'm just paying per overage, which is technically cheaper than buying the entire upgrade. So right now I have 750,000 workloads, and we're doing about 1.2, 1.5 million a month, and the next upgrade is 2.5 million. So usually you have to get 150% to 170% of your capacity before you upgrade, because it's just cheaper to pay for the overage instead of the upgrade. So I'm watching that number, and also I need to lower the amount that it costs to load, the amount of workloads used to generate the problems, because I need to better database structure. So that's also on me. So that is why mine is so expensive. So I'm barely cutting a profit. But as I get more efficient and more knowledgeable about it with study, practice, trial and error, and I get more users, the profit margin per user will grow, and then it'll start being a lot more cost effective. So Go problems are a lot more expensive than normal. I really like Bubble for non-coders. It really gives you a lot of powerful tools. But there are pros and cons, right? If you don't have the time or luxury to learn everything there is from building a website and database from scratch, then yeah, it's a great shortcut. But with shortcuts come consequences. So if I had been able to build some Ego Dragon from scratch without using a site like this, then it would have been a lot cheaper. But if I already had that knowledge, it'd be a lot more efficient anyway. But there's many layers to the things that I'm trying to do, and so I have to take shortcuts on some of it because I'm one person, and there's just no way I can gain all of that knowledge that fast. So I pay for the extra knowledge. I also have subscriptions to a lot of things like art, and I have a subscription to Millinode to like organize my database structure and write down ideas and blah blah blah. So I have a lot of subscriptions as well. Push towards the wall. This is the wall. Push towards the wall. I really love doing this, though. I thoroughly enjoy coding and making things for the community to help people improve. Like, I really enjoy it. Like, I enjoyed the Klossy approach. I'm enjoying this app quite a bit. I love how much use people are getting out of it. I see everyone's like doing hundreds and thousands of problems, and I'm like, how most people don't even do like a few hundred problems a year, and now I've got like several dozen people, like probably a couple hundred, doing tons of problems, which is going to make their game improve. So I'm really happy with what I'm building. I think it's going really, really well. This one's too much. For the bubble low tier, it is $30 a month. So remember, it goes free site for regular sites. If you need access to like some coding ideas, then bubble for $30 a month. Me, I'm at $100 profit. I did the calculation and then compared it to the income, and I'm at $100 profit right now. But it's slowly going down. It's slowly going down until it goes back up. What is it? It's $150 before the overage and additional subscriptions, I believe is what it's costing me right now. $30 of that, however, is actually Progressier, which makes it an app for me. Like, it handles all of the installation and walkthrough process. That's all created. So I'm paying like $30 a month for someone to make it a smoother install experience. I want to say here. Typically, though, this is a bad move. Like, you don't want this shape in the corner. It's just typically bad. It has two weaknesses. Your start point's trying to get territory instead of influence. So typically we avoid this. Oh. It's $8 a month right now, and I'll be upgrading it to $12 a month soon when I get this a little more stable and get like one or two more features out. I'll be upgrading it to $12 a month and taking it out of beta, quote unquote, and then just start stabilizing everything. And I'll probably keep improving it and adding features later, but I'll consider it like the first version of it to be good, and then I'll just be stabilizing it, doing bug fixes, and then I could look at future versions after I get that stable. But that is currently how much it costs for unlimited problems. And I think save sets is premium, I forget. And then challenge, building your own challenges. This is the best I got. This is the best I can come up with. I've been looking at this, and that's the best I can come up with. This one's a little sketch because of this move right there. But you have to block this one. You're the one who jumped. You jumped. You can't get cut. That is not acceptable. Connect. Actually, Sabaki, because this stone is bad. This is just a bad result, and it's because you blocked the wrong cut. Jump. Empty triangles don't make good eyes. $12 is slightly more than what I think it could be, but I'm trying to stay ahead of several factors. So one factor, I did compare it to chess.com as $12 a month. Now, chess.com is a much better place than my app will be. But I'm also thinking, if I don't want to have to up the price again in the next couple years, I need to stay ahead of the economy. So, like, the economy is rapidly going faster than I would expect. And so I figure getting something a little bit ahead would hopefully just keep the app stable, because the cost of the site and the data is going to go up in the next couple years. And I would prefer not to have to up the price again later, if I can help it. Yeah, I've been on the fence about the $12. I've been trying to think it through as best I can. I'm definitely not like, it's not thrilled about that number. It's not my favorite number. I don't know, maybe I can do $10 a month. This group is annoying. I don't like this group. Is this cuttable? I want to say yes. Yeah, not bad. Hold on. Yeah, it doesn't reach that. I think you're cuttable. This is too much. Don't get cut. Unless you're trying to Sabaki. Are you trying to Sabaki? I don't know. Let's see how it goes. I'm really debating like this one. This one just feels better to me. Is that Sente? It's not Sente. Big framework, but how weak is this? That's the question. Screw it. I just go in. Sacrifice these 3 stones if I need to. Okay, good shape. There's this empty triangle. Wait, what? That's it? Oh, that could have been a lot scarier. Nah. The top left is not where the Moyo is. The Moyo is in the bottom left. I think you got scared and like justified it to yourself, but this is where you gotta go. This is the scary part of the board. 3-3 is possible. This one is also possible. Actually, maybe just do this sequence. Oh, it's further actually, so white has to go here. There's also this one. This is where you gotta be though. Good reduction up there. Like the variation's fine, except you're supposed to fix that cutting point. So locally, that's fine, but globally, you were at the wrong spot. That is interesting. But I'm pretty sure there's a counter. That is not the counter. I think white goes here. As long as white doesn't fall for it, I think it's a bad exchange. Juicy little trap, though, and your opponent fell for it. Ah, no! Wait, I did not think that you were doing that. Okay, I thought the trap was here, and then here, and then here. I thought that was the trap. I thought that was your plan. And if he does that, then here. I thought that was the plan. This one's not quite good. This is a little deep. Okay, so first off, locally, fix the cut, right? That's what we're supposed to do. Globally, you Tanuki that cut, so you're not supposed to worry about it. And this one's weak. This one's more surrounded than that one, I believe. So we gotta fix this one. But when we have 2 problems, it's really annoying. So technically, we're supposed to fix the weakest one first. But as we get stronger, we want to try to do it in Sente. So, where's the Sente? There's a peep right here. That's helpful. I'd love to squeeze this if I can. To try to help both. I think that's what you're trying to do here. Don't go towards the wall. This one doesn't make sense. This one's just bad. Like, you're supposed to be running right or down to connect your groups. So this one, I don't like. This one's just bad. Here. Oh, that's not a net, if that's what you're after. This shape, though, should be this one, but this one is cuttable. Connections are better. This is also now a ladder. Just fix. Threaten to do it is better. Fix. Fix. This was very expensive. A really expensive invasion. Let's see. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70. 10, 20, 30, 40, maybe 45. Oh, and Comey. Holy crap. Nice. Good catch. Should you do this first? I don't know. I don't know. Careful. Yep. No, that's not important. That's not important. Okay, how do I crane's nest this? I have 3 liberties. So you get one more right here. You can threaten right here. The bamboo's annoying. Is it just here? Or can I go here first? No, wait. No, I cannot. What if we go here? Can I make it I versus no I? Oh, that's brilliant. Oh, wow, that's so cool. Okay, and if they do this, then it becomes I versus no I, yeah? Is it a cow? That would suck. Oh boy, capture race problems. Yeah, just gain liberties. That's the goal. This one is not important. You have to stay on the group, the main group. So this would be more capture race problems is how you can improve this. But this one you don't go for the tail. That's the lesson. The moment you went for the tail is when you died. No, this is Crane's Nest. We gotta know this one. Why do people do this? It's dead. Why are we taking? Why? That's another move. I think it's game over at this point. Let's see. We gotta finish the center. So go big or go home. Go big or go home. I think that's all that's left to do. Which it looks like you're trying to do it, so yeah. Go for it. That's all you got left. Yep. Yeah, the mentality's right here. Good. Yep, good. I agree with a lot of this. Careful. Oh no, of course here. Threatens everything. Or maybe here. Nah, that's stupid. That's what you want to do. No! cut the group. Okay, the lesson from this game. Lesson from this game. So this is 2 times. Don't go for the tail. Don't go for the tail. The tail is a distraction. The lion will eat you if you go for the tail. Yeah, I think there's a lot of stuff that's good, but that's the lesson from this game. Well, you would have cut if you weren't after the tail. So I don't think you missed the cut. I think you got distracted by the tail. And now we probably should resign. Right? Let me check. Oh, no. 13. Yeah. Keep going. Wow. Closer than I thought. What happened up here? Wait. No, you got distracted by the tail again. What if I go over here and then make it a cow? Yeah, this is 3 tails. Your opponent missed that though. Oh! Oh, let's see. Oh, actually, no. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Patch! No, because... Oh, wow, that sucks. Okay, so the answer's here. Wait, why can't we just take? I just realized. These 2 stones are an Atari. I forgot about that. Time pressure. How did it become a Seki? That does nothing. That does literally nothing. Yeah, this move does nothing. I think white was trying to cut you, so white forgot about them as well. Everyone forgot about these 2 stones. Oh, man. Oh, it's so annoying. No, I think you handled it well. If you would just remember these 2 stones. Yeah, just more practice. I think it was fine, though. You had all the right goals. Yeah, just this cut didn't matter. That was the key. Everything else looked good. But lesson, don't chase the tail. And hopefully you find that helpful. Okay, who is next? Who else would like a review? My loyal followers who are totally not in batch stream. The tail is not the thing that is hurting your group. Recall on the bottom right, the 2 stones tail had nothing to do with the capture race. So the tail is not the cutting stones. That's the key. Like, that's the point. It's the tail. You can sack it and do the main goal. Anyone want a review? It is open reviews. Oh, and shout out to the lessons. I am seeking students. If you enjoy what I do, please check it out. Sick Pito. What about general questions? You have general questions. Nice. I got kicked out a second. Oh, I got kicked out a third. Where'd you come from? This is so unfair. I have to code the sites. I can't just do Go problems. Man, not even a top 3. I love this border that Fia unlocked. Man, just come out of nowhere. Holy crap. Cthulhu, your way up. Shh, that we don't talk about that. Yeah, dude, that's the worst. Oh my gosh. I remember my freaking computer science class. I swear that was like the worst part about it was you were having to wait to see what would happen. Like it wasn't active. Oh my gosh, the freaking compile. I hated compiling stuff. I much prefer working in stuff that just tells you when it doesn't work instead of having to like compile or whatever. Blender gave me the same feeling where I had to wait for everything to render. Ugh, that waiting sucks. Mine too. My server sucks too. Oh man. Has anyone found Frank? No one's found Frank yet, right? I threw in a super secret rare guy named Frank. Okay, if you want to see my nightmare that I'm still trying to improve. This is my database. And this isn't all of it. This is just the important stuff that I've been trying to fix. These two are what are causing me all the issues. Now, this red stuff is what I'm deleting, right? This is one of the big issues that I had was I'm attaching list to the data. I'm not supposed to do that. Go figure. So what I made to replace it that's still in testing was this. But I think I need to do this. My point of what I'm trying to do is the stupid category page to see how many you've solved per category. And I'm finding it difficult to identify how to find each of these with the filters. So I have to identify which category you're in for each row. And then I have to get all of the problems for that row with the filters applied. And then I have to filter it again to see how many you've actually solved. So I'm having to come up with some sort of search of the database, some sort of data structure that I can search that. Instead of having to like save a bunch of lists, which is what's causing me all this issue is too many lists. Because what I did do was I called every single problem on the freaking website. And that was the first thing that I did. Every single problem has all the users who ever solved it. And I was calling thousands of problems, each with hundreds of users. Join categories to Sumego. What do you mean? Categories right here. It's very similar to SQL if I knew how databases worked. Thing is, I don't know SQL, so I don't know how to structure it right. But technically, it's supposed to be as capable. It's just a little bit slower than SQL is what it's supposed to be if it's done right. I'm just not doing it right. But technically, here's the category, and here's the category data type. Right, so this is the reference of what it's under. So I can search for Sumego where the category is this. And so this should technically just be a text. So doesn't this have to go through each list item though? Yeah, I'm not good with all the terminology, so the way Bubble calls it for non-coders is the unique ID, because Bubble doesn't trust you with keys. So Bubble handles all the keys for you, make sure nothing's unique. I was looking at the videos, I'm like, huh, I don't need to do that, thankfully. Bubble wouldn't let me make that mistake. It would break everything. So I think I'm after this one. Select list from table A, inner join table B on A key equals B key. You know, I'm sure that makes sense on some level. So this idea is I'm gonna get two numbers is the hope. I have to test this because this is like the idea I had today. But the hope is that I can search for solved Sumego where these category is equal to the category. How do I get the Sumegos? I can get the total Sumego. I just do the Sumego where the category is category and the level sort number or the level number is between two integers, right? So I can get the number of problems, but I don't want to grab all the problems and figure out if the user solved it or not. That's just not good. What if I add the level sort number to this one? Like, what if I add the level sort number? Then from there, I just search for all of the solve Sumego where the category is in the category and the level sort number is within those two parameters, the filters. Then I would just search for a number and a number from the database. And I would have two numbers and then just divide them to get the percentage. That could work. Yeah, I think that might work. Also, I might have, I don't know if you can see this, but this is my user data type. I might have made a mistake. Small mistake, just tiny mistake. It is the longest data type that I have. And it's the one I have to search a lot. It's the one that gets loaded on every single page you have the current user is loaded. Oh, and I had list on it as well that I have to delete. So these are references now, but I had like your favorites list, like your bookmarked list, that needs to be deleted. Look, I'm learning stuff, okay? Where's the red? I'm learning stuff about data structure. I'm working on it. I'll get there. But yeah, these red things are what contributed to all the lag and are still contributing to the lag because I have to like transfer everything over to the new. Once I can get the correct flow going, then I just transfer all of this to the new stuff and delete it to get rid of all the list of things that are being called when I call the thing. So every time I call a Sumego, it's also calling all the users who have solved that Sumego. Select category name count times Sumego join category ID equals category ID group by category ID. I don't understand what you just said. Yeah, I'm not quite following. So the name or the category from Sumego join to, so we got a list of Sumego join to, I don't know. That I plan to handle whenever I create or edit Sumego data. So for example, one thing that I have to do is whenever I create or update a Sumego, I have the server on the back end update the current category and the new category with the Sumego count. So the category actually has the number of Sumego that are in it, but it's just a number. So as long as I update that number every time I edit Sumego, it should be correct, in theory. Not that it matters because people put filters, but if it was just the category, I can update the number. But when you add a filter onto it, that's where everything falls apart. Like the lowest level and the highest level. Yeah, this page is a little bit laggy. Little bit laggy. Ignore the above 100%. That is because I'm grabbing wrong numbers. Little bit laggy. All right. Anyone want a game review? We are still doing open reviews if someone would like a review. Really? Slow day. I bet you it's because Bats is streaming. It's like impossible for me to compete with Bats' stream. How do game reviews work? You post an OGS link to your game and I review it. So I just need the game link. It's the URL of your game. Okay, are you black or white?
Review started.
You are white. All right. This makes me think of what was that movie, Sausage Party or whatever. Anyway, I will be right back. I have to go away. I have to go to the restroom, and I will be right back. Okay. Alpha. Oops. Yeah, I just didn't want to remake it. I haven't had the chance to remake another one, and I haven't really thought about that ad in a minute. I'm not... The marketing is not the highest priority at the moment. Making the app stable. I prefer trying like forcing responses. So to me, I wouldn't prefer this. Crawl. Let them crawl. Let them crawl. Basically, go as long as they want to. Everything here is good for white. Try not to do this though. Typically, you want at least 4 before you Hane, because Tesujis are found at 3 liberties or less. So when they cut and you defend yourself, you have 4 liberties. So it's safer. However, on this particular case, I think this is just fine. Solid is great. You could technically do this. It'll be a fight. But technically possible because black at some point will have to come back and live. Connections are better than tigers' mouths. Connections have more liberties. They have less Aji. You only do a tiger's mouth when there's a secondary purpose. There has to be a secondary purpose. Now, you may think the secondary purpose is the end game, but for one, you don't have this as territory yet, so it's not really anything to reduce. And for 2, it is not worth the peep and the cut Aji. Imagine like it has to go this way for some reason, and you just get put to Atari, so it's just not worth it. Connections are better. I guess it's okay, but technically you should have just connected. No, touch Nobi. Touch newbie. Touch newbie. This one's good for escaping. This one's good for cutting. And cutting is more aggressive. And since black made the mistake, I think cutting's more powerful. But this is good. Connect, though. You gotta connect your stuff. Cutting points are the #1 leading cause of dead groups. Newbie. You're connected. Black is not. You go here, you have a cutting point. Okay, so now you're defending stuff. Nope, small. Everyone's connected. Everyone has a base. Get to the next open side. Big moves. Open corners, open sides. Connections are better. Make territory on the 4th line, not the 5th line. It's like here. 5th line has a lot of potential for invasions. Good cut. Unnecessary. If you wanted to do something here, I would just fix my territory. Is this a cutting point? There, 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 there. You cannot cut. So yes, it is a cutting point. Therefore, it is worth defending. Okay, so that's the key to understanding if you can leave or not. Is understand if you're cuttable or not. Okay, very good. Push to the edge. I don't know why he gave you this, but okay. I want to say left is bigger. Yeah, I won't worry about that. Invade. There is no framework in the center because it goes black, white, black, white. Not really black, white. So that means this is a territory game. So take the territory. Good. Cut your opponent. Careful. You don't want to get cut yourself. Attack with connections and strong liberties. Otherwise, you get counterattacked. Here, you can capture the cutting stone by pushing it to the edge. So I think the big lesson is just understanding that all of the fundamentals of the fighting is about these cutting points. So we don't even worry about the high-level stuff until we master these cutting points. So capturing the cutting stone makes us attack with very strong shape. So now, no matter what black does, whatever, we can come back and cut.
M0R3 than 3v3R is now following.
Thank you, more than ever. Oops. That's not a thing. Yeah, so here you lost the cutting stones and black captured the cutting stones, therefore it's better for black. That is the concept. Connecting your stuff is good. I'll go ahead and teach you this. It's not a you thing, but it might be useful for you to know if you don't know how to do it. The way you kill this, when there is no escape routes, it's just blocked. There's nowhere to go. Attack it from the second line. Because it's only a box 4, and when they push, just no-be back and let them run. Because there's nowhere to go. You've shut the door, therefore take the eye space. That is the key. And the second key is just watch your cutting points. Cutting points activate when things die. Difficult board. You can start endgame, I guess. Or try to cut these 2 stones off. Careful, there's a cutting point right here. All these cutting points, gotta master them. And this Tiger's Mouth is okay because this is better for this cut. But since there are 2 cuts, now we need to do 2 purposes. We gotta fix 2 cuts at the same time. So now the Tiger's Mouth is good. Okay. This is cuttable. The red flag is you have played a 1-point jump and then another 1-point jump in the different direction, which means you have a double peep. That is the weakness of the 1-point jump, turn 1-point jump. Okay, this is a weakness. So you have to read the cutting points. There are a lot of cutting points here. So this is the only move, because if you let black out, you're cut, that's bad. So this is the only move. Black turns, you have these 2 cutting points. Immediately, you are not cuttable. But if you go a little bit further and more flexible, you can go right here to cut off the edge. It's a little dangerous. So if you're cuttable, then just don't do this move. Instead, play a diagonal or a cap or something like that. Just take all the cutting points into account when you play. I would do this one. That one's the one with 2 cuts. This one only has 1 cut. You just fix it. Okay. If you're not gonna cut anything off, start in-game. And Sente, Sente, Sente. Nobi down, Hane and Sente. Push down, Hane and Sente. Push down, Hane and Sente. Push down, there's no Hane and Sente. Actually, there's this though. Yeah, because that is a crane's nest. Yeah. Which means you can do that, which means they can only do that. Is this enough? White wins by 2.7. So yeah, slightly ahead for white. Versus Bakir. Black by 20. Holy crap. That is how you gain 20 points in the end game. I didn't realize it was that big of a difference. Good grief. Man, end game's a lot. Good end game. That's a little much. I guess if you're losing. Ooh. Ooh, very good reading. Here you want Tiger's Mouth. And take the liberties. Actually, you're okay. You're okay. There's double Atari. But yeah. Okay. No, connections are better. Connections are better. This is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 liberties. This is an image triangle, so now there's 1, 2, 3, 4 liberties. And black plays first. So 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Okay, not quite, but you see how close it gets because of that. Wait, just make life. You don't need to. Now it's not a capture race. You're just alive. Don't try to take the eyes until you've completely surrounded it. And the way to take this eye is take the corners. Don't play directly because that is an eye. So this will be life and death problems. Or more specifically, kill problems. But you can't go for the eyes until you've gotten all this stuff figured out. Uh-huh. A little bit greedy. Also, you misread, because there's another eye right here. This is safer, because black only has 2 liberties. This one you can ignore because it's already blocked. See? It's already blocked, so you don't have to respond. First and second line. First and second line. Apparently it's worth 20 points. Oops. Keep the eye. There is a Ko right here. Very good. Connections are better. Unless you need eyes, connections are better. Okay. Ah, you don't have to go down. You can Hane because you don't have a cutting point. This is the power of the Tiger's Mouth. It's not cuttable. It might not have a lot of liberties, but it is not cuttable. Ooh, in-game Tsuji time. If they double Hane to the first line... Oh, there's 2 things here. Cut. Take. There. 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 So double Hane to the first line. They cannot block. They have to back off once. They have to back off once. That is the Tsuji. Otherwise, they get a nasty Ko. Because that's their points. You've not lost anything. Your stuff is still right here. So it's all on black. White has not lost anything. It's all black stuff. So it's a really nasty Ko. In addition to that, you can go here. There. So this will be cut problems, probably some crane's nest problems, or squeeze. Probably, I don't know, like 50 cut, 50 death is probably what I would take from this. Or 50 cut, 50 kill. Noobies. Yeah, probably good enough. Give you a lot of hints in in-game. You can see some cutting point issues. And in the middle game, it's about fundamentally understanding cutting points. The middle game, the touching fights are all about those cutting points. So without that, you can't really build upon that for higher level fighting. You have to master cutting points first. Okay, so that's what you should focus on in the middle game. Well, if something's important or not, it has to do with the cutting. And with that, hopefully you found that helpful. I just closed that tab. Go problems. Puzzles. And then you go to the cut category. Cut. Now, obviously, you're gonna be higher level than this. But once you get a little bit higher up there, start mastering how to cut these things. And it just trains your eyes to see cutting points. That's all you're doing, is you're just doing drills to learn to see cutting points. You just always want to notice them. Yeah, just do a lot of those. The website is free for 20 problems an hour. So you just do 20 problems, wait an hour, do another 20. But yeah, I think 50 cuts, well 60 if you're doing on batches of 20. 60 cuts and then 60 kill. Take eyes is what it's called on there. Yep. Who is next? Who else wants a game review? Looks like we have time for one more, 1.5 more. Also can answer questions, someone has questions, and shout outs to my website. If you're interested in lessons, I do teach Go for a living, so it's a big help, and also I get to make you better at the game. So if you're interested in lessons, please check that out. Who wants the last game review? The worst that'll happen is I make you cry and quit Go. What about general questions? Anyone have general questions? Concept questions? Study questions? Questions, or a game review. How can I help you improve at the game? Can't play for you though. You gotta play your own games. Okay. On YouTube, can you post links? You probably send it to me in OGS, Clausius OGS. I think YouTube might block links. Sorry. I don't know how to fix that. But yeah, just send me the link on OGS. Clausius. CLOSSIUS. It's like the Apple version of Colossus. $19. No. There's more than 19. I think you only looked at the beginner section. Do you want to check this beginner box? There's 104 cutting. Just uncheck that beginner box. It's right on top of this. I guess my screen cuts it off, but it's right on top of this. Untick the beginner box, and you'll have a lot more. Wait, 19? There was 49 beginner. Either way, yeah, just keep up the practice. Task list, are you able to get your link to me, your game to me? There we go. That works too.
Review started.
Black or white? You want to go here, max pressure. If you're worried about this, you play the diagonal and push it to the wall. This is not wrong, but another cool idea you could play is a 3-space pincer, because they can't play a 2-space because it touches, so they have to play 1 space. So it's still a pincer, but it also extends from the Shamari 5 spaces, which is quite nice. So just a cool little trick. Also, the concept here, you would not play here on the left. You're not after territory. You want an extension. Technically 4th line because you have support. You want an extension. You do not want territory. You want a position to attack something with. So you're hoping white will invade, and then you just surround them. You will make more than white. That is the goal. That is what you're saying with this section. I'm going to make more than white. Okay? So your goal is to just make points in Sente. Make points while forcing your opponent to live. If you just do this, and white spreads out or whatever, you're only getting like 4 or 6 points, and white's getting 4 or 6 points, and then no one's winning. 0 exchange rate, right? Even. But if you make a position, white makes points, and you make a position, white has to go in. It's too big. And now you get to attack. White made, let's say, 5 points. Let's say you make 5 points here or something. White lives. And then you still go get to the big move. So now you've canceled it out, and you still get to the next thing first. So what you want from extensions is control, not points. You want to fight. You want to attack. So don't be scared of invasions. Go for it. Expand and then surround the invasion. That is the way it works. Okay, open sides. The right side is open. This one's already been settled on the 3rd line. And if you look, star point, star point, star point, star point. So this is 1 line less than this right side. So the right side's bigger. Nice. It's not important. You are not cuttable. That is the key. Can you be cut? No, you cannot. Do you have a base? Yes, you have the corner for ice space. So you have plenty of ice space. You are not cuttable. Go play big move. On the flip side, white is cuttable. So you can start a fight, which might be worth it here. A little bit risky, but I think it's to black's advantage. Now, if you're a little bit skeptical, then just be patient with it. Do not peep it. Do not do that. Just be patient with it. Just save it for later. Go play big move, save it for later, or cut now. But do not fix it. So yeah, that's the key if you can ignore or not. The shape here is here. You want to block 4th line territory, but I don't know if you need to be here. Technically, this looks better locally, but the end game right here is annoying. Maybe it's still worth it. No, it's not worth it. It's not worth it. It's ugly. Yeah, just ignore. This is small stuff. You're alive. You're alive. White's not cuttable. White's alive. Go play big move. Get to the big stuff. Get to the big stuff. This is not important. There we go. This is okay. Yeah, it's not that bad. 4th line, settling is fine. But I think I would approach for 3-3, but it's fine. No, fix that. Very good for you. Very, very good for you. If they push a diagonal, stay connected. Do not get cut. They fixed all of your problems. If you push a diagonal, it makes the other side like perfect. So be very happy to fix your cutting point. The weakness of this is all of this invasion stuff, right? This is all of the scary stuff. But now, if you fix, there's no scary stuff. It's all fine. No scary stuff. Here you're reducing. That is fine. Caps to go in are fine. Just be very cautious with your cutting points, which you are not, but that's the concept. Reduce while watching your cutting points. This connection. That way you can block. Okay. Good. Shoulder hit is like a touch. Respawn once, then make your base. Shoulder hits are touching moves. Respawn once, then make the base. Nope, touch Nobi. Touch Nobi. Don't ignore touching moves. This is not important. You need to defend that. You just take that and look at White's cutting points. There's a lot of stuff in here, but let's worry about just the cutting points for now. Okay, don't get surrounded is good. Very good. You read that you are not cuttable, I'm sure. Okay. You did ignore a second line cut. You are correct that it's not in-game, but you did ignore a second line cut. You need to know that you're cuttable before you choose to ignore. So if you choose to ignore, it's one thing. If you didn't notice the cut, it's a completely different thing. Okay, good, good, good. You are losing your eye space, though. You need to be careful about this group, because you're losing your eye space right here. That's the thing that keeps you alive. Nice cut. Very good. Just be careful over here and you're fine. Ooh, pushing diagonals, man. So good for you. No! Cut, 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 cut. You're the attacker. If they go here, you're okay. Unfortunate. Unfortunate. Atari. That's the points. That's not the points. Just go under. This steals it. This is not bad, though. Like, you're poking the shape, which is the correct idea. But stealing it is worth more. I like your choices here. This is kind of shared. So black, white, white. So it's no one's. So if there's not a cutting point or Aji to work with, there's not a lot of anything to do, then go play in-game. I would love to cut, but this is a stupid net. And if you peep, you get one move, but then where's the follow-up? Here? That's like 5 points. Is white alive? Where? Here? Oh. Yeah? White has this forcing move at any time, right? So black has to take that away first. And then it's Bulky 5. I'm assuming you're wondering what if black plays first. Technically alive. Very scary, but technically alive. That's a white problem, though. Yeah, if they have forcing moves on the edge, you gotta take those away first before you can play the Bulky 5. Don't push diagonals. Very bad habit. Don't Hane for in-game, Nobi, and then first line. That's Sente. See, I have the first move. If you Hane, White has the first move. All this stuff is really small. Center, if it's not a fight, center doesn't make much. Remember when we learned Go, how it takes like twice as many moves to make points in the center as it does the corner? So the center is the least efficient way to make points. So if there's nothing to attack or defend, the center is not where you want to be at the end. You want the you want to push the borders. Ooh, greedy. Let's see how it works. Ooh. Oh, so close. Yeah, technically it's a mistake, but it's fine. You have to learn these by trying them. There's no other way around it. You tried, though. You can block, and when they cut, you could go for a Ko. That would be life. I know about the J group guys, but there's no way we can apply J group logic at this one. This level is too hard to J group, so this is definitely going to happen at this level. So there's a Ko. Okay, you actually got more here than White did. This is 4. This is like 1, 2, 3, 4-ish. 3 to 4. So not quite more than White, but it's not that big of a deal. Go problems? No. This one you gotta read first. That one's too much. If I go here, and then here. Sneaky sneak. Sneaky sneak. What? Wait. Cut. Double Atari. What? More Go problems. Definitely gotta... That one was solvable, I think. Some more living problems. So that is 50 living problems for homework. 50 living problems. Hane on the first line. No chicken move. All right, time to learn a lesson. You kill a move like this from the second line if there's no escape route. If there's a wall, attack it from the second line. That is how you kill it. Just attack it from the second line, watch your cutting points. Attacking it from the second line means it cannot make 2 eyes. Watching your cutting points means it can't capture a way to get out. Those 2 things, and it's dead. So you don't have to defend it. All right, I think I'll leave it at that. Life and death. So I would just do like 50 living problems. And then, yeah, keep up the practice. Hopefully you found the review helpful. Yep. All right, and quick shout out to the website. If you guys are interested in getting lessons, I do teach Go for a living, so it's a big help if you check it out. With that, I think we're going to go ahead and raid Bats. He's probably still streaming. Yep. And then I get to code Samego Dragon for the rest of the night. But yeah, hopefully you guys enjoyed the stream, and I will see you guys next time.